What if heaven was not inviolable?
What if the one who threw open its gates was an angel?
In every legend, heaven is protected by a divine order, angels standing guard, preventing chaos from entering.
But this story inverts that balance.
And one guardian, the gatekeeper, saw what others refused to acknowledge.
Imagine being the warden of perfection and realizing it was built on lies. This light, is it truly as pure as it seems?
The cracks began to show on the marble pillars, signs no one wanted to see. Even heaven can rot from within.
Feathers from the angel's wings began to fade, falling silently like mute tears.
Don't you see it? The balance is faltering.
In the next few minutes, you will learn why the Gatekeeper betrayed heaven. How the Orcs became the chosen instrument of vengeance.
And what this myth truly says about power, corruption, and rebellion.
Ancient scrolls unroll, revealing fiery sigils of a forgotten prophecy.
What am I? A jailer? Or a prisoner?
The light in her eyes faded, giving way.
The gates of heaven began to tremble, as if sensing the coming change. Deep, resonant humming and the sound of shifting stone.
A massive orc army was gathering in the mists of the lower world, awaiting a signal.
The gatekeeper's name was Seraphan, a being born of light, sworn to protect the eternal gate.
No darkness shall pass this gate. That is my oath.
But Seraphan began to witness souls being unjustly exiled.
My crime was not malice.
They were not punished for evil, but for non-conformity.
Why? Why is truth punished as a sin?
Obedience is the highest virtue, Seraphan. The purity of heaven demands it. She had questioned heaven's purity, and silence was her answer.
It's like a soldier realizing the war he's fighting isn't for justice. It's for control.
Control, not justice. It's all just control. The light on her armor dimmed, turning into the shadow of doubt.
That was the sound of heaven locking her out.
I lost everything for a question. Until she met the Orcs.
An angel? Your lost winged thing. This is no place for your kind.
Creatures of rage, but not without reason. The ambient sounds of a living camp, grunts, clanking metal, spoken Orcish language.
They too had been cast down by gods who feared their strength.
Your gods feared strength. Mine feared truth. We are not so different. Seraphan saw in them what she had lost. Freedom.
Freedom. That is a word my people have not heard in a very long time.
She didn't just meet monsters. She met her own reflection.
The chains that bound the Orcs' spirits shattered in the fiery mist of a new alliance.
Together, let us reclaim what was taken from us.
With a single tear containing her divine essence, Seraphan broke the seal.
For the forgotten. For the buried truth. And she opened the gates of heaven from below.
Forward! Heaven will pay! The Orc legions flooded through clouds of fire, the cacophony of war cries and roaring flames. Impossible! The gate, it's been breached from within. For the first time in eternity, the angels bled.
Rangers. The light of heaven turned red that day, not from dawn, but from blood. The roar of...
This is a cleansing, not a destruction.
The Rock Warrior.
The angels, once invincible, now faced a fury they had never known. The desperate sounds of defensive combat.
The Fallen Gatekeeper was not just a villain.
She was a mirror, showing that even perfection can fear the truth.
We did not come to conquer. We came to break your lies. The Orcs didn't invade to conquer. They invade to expose the hypocrisy. Every locked gate forges its own key. And sometimes, that key is rebellion.
This was not a story of destruction. It was one of revelation.
So, let's recap. Heaven.
One angel saw them and fell.
She allied with the Orcs, threw open the gates, and forever changed the balance of light and shadow.
The story of the Fallen Gatekeeper isn't about the end of heaven.
It's about the price of truth and the courage to open forbidden doors.
If you love deep dives into mythology like this, legends that weave rebellion and redemption,